Hello YouTube community. This week we're camping at the Safe Harbor RV Resort located in Nashville, Tennessee. It's actually a pretty short drive to get downtown from here. It's about maybe a 20-30 minute drive, possibly more depending on traffic if you're familiar with Nashville and how bad that can be. We're located here in Site 14, which I think is probably the most perfect site in the campground. Some of the sites are backing up to water like we are here. Some of them are sitting on a cliff, so you have a pretty good view of the lake, but it would make it a little more difficult if you have kayaks like we do, or maybe a boat, jet skis, to be able to pull up and have easy access to your campsite. We've also done some fishing around here on the weekend, actually doing some catfishing as we speak. Hadn't had any bites yet, but I've fished this lake for years, so I know it's a pretty good lake for catfishing. The campground has 126 sites in it. It is located on a peninsula that stretches out into Percy Priest Lake, and behind us here we're on the side of the park where it views Elm Hill Marina. So if you've got a boat, possibly dock over there, or there's a pretty good restaurant. And Friday, Saturday nights when all the Corona shutdown isn't going on, they usually have live bands and pretty good entertainment there. The park is pretty busy this weekend just because it is Memorial Day weekend here. So there's been a lot of activity, a lot of boat activity out here, but even with all that going on, it's been very quiet and very nice park. I'd recommend the park. I actually grew up playing, fishing, picnicking out here because this used to be what was called Elm Hill Recreation Area when I was growing up here in Nashville. Now it's been converted into this beautiful RV park. It's a little on the pricey side, but they do have a lot of nice amenities to go with that. There's a swimming pool, laundry room, pavilion area. There's a boat dock, a boat ramp. All of that is within the RV park itself. So check it out sometime, and I appreciate you watching the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to take a look at that video, and hopefully it gives you a good idea of the park and some of the amenities and the surrounding area if you're considering making a reservation at the park. I would encourage you to make a reservation because they do book up pretty quickly, especially a holiday weekend such as this one. It is pretty pricey, but again, I think it's pretty worth it for everything that you get, and it is a gated private park here, so it is a pretty good community, and everybody's been friendly that we've run into or talked to, or the neighbors here. Normally you would see me put up the drone and get some aerial footage of a campground, but this time I couldn't because it is inside the 5-mile no-fly zone around the Nashville airport, so I couldn't put the drone up. The good thing is typically there's not much airplane noise around here around Percy Priest Lake. The runways, I think, are pointed other directions, so even though you're that close to the airport, you're not going to get a lot of low-flying planes causing a lot of noise and disrupting sleep, those types of things. So it's a nice park. Appreciate you stopping by. If you would, please take a moment and click on the subscribe button. I know you hear people mention that all the time on these YouTube channels, but it does actually help, especially those of us trying to get a brand new channel up and going and trying to get some viewership going. So I appreciate it, and have a great day.